Oh dear. All right then. Who can tell me what happened last session then?
It was a long time ago.
I have no idea.
In a galaxy far away.
We got into a bit of a scrap.
We
did.
Yep.
Nothing to us not to bother.
we unleashed an apocalyptic event.
Yes. We might have begun
Oh yeah.
apocalypse of dragons.
Indeed.
Dragon.
I mean, yeah. Yes. So you unleashed a very large dragon, who we will call Deathwing for some reason. The Emperor, who you were trying to assassinate, responded by appearing, and you have successfully bested him in combat and killed him.
Mhm.
From him, you collected amongst a few other things, you collected a key to his private vault, and the dragon has flown back up off towards the city. So, essentially, as I put on the actual
being
music.
the evil League of Evil, we don't give a fuck about the city, so let's go get some loot.
Yeah, it's good
Well, the
shit.
loot is in the city.
No!
No, what have we done?
What
No.
have we done?
Oh, the loot manatee.
Indeed. Oh, apologies. My audio is being all sorts of fucky. There we are. Yes, so you are now in a position where you can head back up to the city. You can rush, and you won't be able to beat him there. He's got wings, but you'll be able to get there reasonably shortly after he does.
Give me rats.
Hey, I'm
and
not
I
sure
can
there's any
eat- I
rush,
can
is there,
have wings
boys?
too.
So are you looking to rush, or do you want to take a long rest here and go deal with the smouldering remains?
You take a long rest.
We should rush.
It's a genuine choice for you guys.
We should rush before the loot gets destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Annoyingly, I feel like possibly
we
until
get
you
the
said
loot,
that, Dom
we
may
can
have not done
rest.
that, but now you said it, he definitely will. Like,
I
if we
might not.
if we don't rush, the loot will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
We can always rest after we've got the loot.
Yeah, but there might be a fight before we get the loot.
We'll just kill them.
To be fair,
I don't think we take as a party took much
no, I'm
damage.
going to say I'm
I
looking
think
at
we're
my
probably
character
okay.
sheet. I've still got. Oh, we leveled up, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I believe you did. Yeah.
So we don't need a long rest.
So you're fit and spry and healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You could just take a long rest out of spite.
I feel that's possibly a bit much even for us.
Is it?
Well,
You just unleashed an apocalypse. I don't think anything is kind of
hang on.
a bit too petty for
We
us.
unknowingly unleashed an apocalypse.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, subsequently we weren't that bothered.
Dequalifier.
That's not the point.
Yeah, we
You say
recklessly
unleash an
unleashed an
apocalypse.
apocalypse.
We say we rescued a captured and tortured animal.
Okay.
We're basically like Peter, but we don't kill the animal. We
Um,
might afterwards.
I think if we're trying to say we're not evil, that's not a great comparison
Yeah,
to make.
if anything, we actually are more like Peter from what we're probably going to go and do to that dragon in a minute.
How
I did
many?
throw an
How
axe at
many
the
of our
dragon.
party are chaotic?
I am.
I am.
Wonderful.
Any more chaotic? Are the cats not chaotic evil?
They've got to be right.
Yeah.
The cats defy your human morality.
Okay, so it's a minimum of 4 out of 6. So that's a majority. So yeah, like 100%. We saw a prisoner and we were like, well, he doesn't look like he should be there, and we let him free.
Mm-hmm.
The outcome of that is not our responsibility. We are chaotic.
It's at least a little bit
are
your
revolution.
responsibility.
Nope. I reject your
Ragnar
BRT
did
and
try to
substitute man.
rectify it by
I
throwing
can't
an
He
axe.
see all
did,
my
yes.
alignments.
Your alignment's at the top of your character sheet.
Do again.
I'm going to tell you, Tom, you are chaotic evil. I don't really care what your character sheet said, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah, the persistent, like, I'm going to summon the devil is probably pretty chaotic evil.
Yeah, your solution to every single problem is, have we considered summoning the devil?
I've always got to
I'd
consider these
argue
things.
Yes.
I think the only person in the party who's got any argument against not being chaotic evil is probably Jean.
Is that just
Yeah,
because he's
no, I'm
literate?
lawful evil.
Yeah, because he
I've
He
got a
obeys the
feeling that-
laws that his shareholders implemented.
I need laws so that I can abuse them to my
Yeah.
gain.
I've got a feeling that Nugget may not be listed as chaotic evil, but he definitely fucking is.
You know, we
still
say
can't see
laws. Gene says corporate governance.
He's neutral evil.
I don't think he is.
Well, I don't care what you think.
Look,
Okay,
got him.
got way to prove my point.
Oh,
Oh,
it does
dear.
say chaotic evil.
Yeah.
My
Hmm.
character sheet is messed up.
I'll agree with that. All right then.
Anyway,
So you can essentially attempt to just speed run back the way you came. Now, Cole, you have got access to a flying mount, so you can kind of scout ahead in front of the party if you'd like, or you can stick with
is
the
it-
party.
is there no more direct route back to the vault?
Well, the most direct route would probably be following that giant hole in the ceiling.
Didn't the guy that we met? I can't remember his name because it was really made for a short period of
Outrageous,
time.
but okay, yeah, sure.
I want to say it was Thorin. It wasn't.
It wasn't, but yeah.
Who's the ghost that we befriended? Offered to
Mhm.
help us get back
Ow.
up.
How deep is this place, Dom?
How deep are you?
Like,
Oh,
how many
don't.
feet? How many feet above us is like the exit?
Oh, don't ask me to give specifics. It always
This is
backfires on me when I give
important.
you specifics.
They vary.
I'll say the top of the cavern is 200 feet
Okay.
up, and so like you could fly up and go through the now hole in the ceiling, or you can kind of go up through the caves off to the side, which is the same way you came in.
Hasn't so Court can fly anyway, or does he only get hover?
Court can only fly after he kills something.
For a minute.
We
For
just
a
killed
minute.
something, didn't we?
Can the
for a minute.
demon? The demon can
The
fly.
demon can fly. How much longer do you have that demon though? Is it
I mean,
however long you
I have
maintain
it under my
concentration?
control for some minutes.
Some minutes, and then it may backfire and try to kill you.
But then it might kill me.
Yeah, I mean, you could have it give you a lift if you want.
I can cast levitate at will. It's just for the shits and giggles.
So what
Okay.
okay, hear me out. What I'm
Yeah, what are you
thinking
thinking,
is,
Sam? Yeah.
Court can fly himself if he leaves now.
Mm-hmm.
Griff can carry probably 2 people if they're small. Maybe.
I mean, if he's not carrying you, he can. Or do you mean while carrying you?
No, not carrying me. No.
Okay, then yeah, he can definitely carry
So
two.
the two. So
two
Court
smaller
can fly
people.
himself. 2 people can go with Griff. I can use Dimension Door and take somebody else with me. So that's fine. That's
I
five
should
of
say it's like 200 feet to like the top of the cavern.
Yeah.
The
And
tunnel then
there's-
goes up further.
Dimension Door is in the 500 feet range.
Okay. I don't know how far away the city is. I'm really bad with feet. I don't know feet. I'm gonna use a quickly feet to centimeter converter.
I think feet to centimeter.
Feet
Could be a
to
lot of
meters might be
centimeters.
more applicable.
Yeah, whatever. So 500 feet is 152 meters. Yeah, that's not nearly enough.
Cool. We're just gonna have to hoof it. Let's hoof it.
All right.
If I cast levitate,
Yeah.
because I can cast it at will.
You can't just keep levitating upwards.
Levitate isn't the same as flight, though, is it?
Yeah, it's not. Levitate is like you're just floating off the ground, basically.
I'm
so-
gonna start hoofing it.
But it's still right. My movement speed is 20 feet.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't your movement speed quite a lot better than that?
It ought to be.
Don't you have a
should we
climb speed being a cat, not tabaxi?
Wait, do cats have flying speed?
Climbing speed.
climb?
Oh, right.
Climbing.
Right, yeah, okay.
Um,
Fuck.
I mean, I can just walk up the wall, so I can just wander up there.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've got
So
climb
what
speed
I'm
as
what I'm
well.
getting from this is there is a decent there's a decent variety of ways you can get up. So like Cole can fly his griffin up and probably get there first. a bunch of you can kind of climb up walls, and you'll probably be there second, and then the rest of you hoofing it the rest of the distance, you'll be there third.
Can the demon not carry anybody?
Demon
How
can
long?
carry.
How long do you have the demon for again? So.
So it was every
It's
there's
concentration for
a
1 hour.
roll.
So yeah, okay, yeah.
A roll every turn to make sure it still pays attention.
Right. Yes.
We're not in combat anymore.
Doesn't matter.
If you stop concentration on the spell, it reaches full duration, and uncontrolled demon doesn't disappear for 1d6 rounds until it is hit.
Yeah. Right. I'll say if you roll a, I'm gonna make the demon make a charisma saving throw now, and that's gonna be for the whole thing. We're going for all the mushrooms.
Otherwise, it's going to start attacking us on our way out.
Well, it might do, or it might just get bored. Hang on. Fuck. What's it? This has a ridiculous name, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where
I
did
can't even remember what it is.
Where did I put it? I've got this huge fucking list of things.
If the token's associated
here
with
it
the
is.
character sheet, you can open the token.
Yeah, got it. So one. So it needs to be an 18 to beat it, so it doesn't make it, or? Oh yeah, the demon has disadvantage, so with a 13, it doesn't make it. So the demon is going to obey you.
Hooray!
Hooray! So you can have the demon can probably carry some people. I'm looking at the demon has a strength of 21. This guy can haul.
So
He's
can
got
we
beef.
send the cats? Maybe Nugget and Jean with the demon.
Sure.
Or is 3 pushing it?
Well, Gene weighs about the weight of a single normal cat. To be completely honest with you, because he's completely hollow. He's made of dry jerky.
I love
Cool
that.
flying. Oh right, it's Ragnar, isn't it?
He's filled with all his promises. So
Okay, can I
like
take Ragnar and then the rest go to demon?
All right, okay. I'm gonna go with based on this. There's enough kind of shit that you guys can fly out through the tunnel. I'm gonna say, rather than trying to coordinate exactly weights and all that bollocks, because I can't be fucked. So
I appreciate that approach.
yeah, honestly, there reaches a certain point where you're like, yeah, you know what, that probably works.
We don't come here on a Friday night to talk about weight distributions.
I think we do. I'm being completely honest with you.
Not when it comes to
So as you guys kind of, scramble around, figure out exactly how this is all going to work, and you're all flying up through the tunnel that has been kind of bored by the dragon. Kind of as you're flying up, you can kind of see that there's occasional veins of metal that haven't been mined, and all the rock on kind of the outside you realise is actually quite hot. So it's probably a good thing none of you are walking up the walls on this one, or you'd probably have to deal with that.
Good.
It seems the dragon has been essentially melting the rock in front of it to bore its way up. Eventually, you kind of come out into an open cavern, and you can see the city in front of you now. You've kind of come halfway out of a wall. And you can see that below you, the dragon is currently essentially sat on top of the Imperial Palace, breathing fire and smashing up pillars and everything like that, clawing his way into the palace itself. Now, yep, go on, Tom.
That's our
Can I cast?
Are you about to do something incredibly stupid?
Oh, I'm so ready for him to do something stupid.
I'm not always gonna do something stupid.
You
That
say
is usually.
stupid. I
I'm
say
not gonna
stupid.
always do something stupid.
Oh, you fucking idiot!
You
Why
are
am I
going to
idiot?
attempt to banish the dragon. Now
That
that's a
is-
60-foot range. You're going to have to get a lot closer than you currently are.
Oh
There is
boy.
literally no
Also,
way in hell Dom is letting
just
you
to put it out
banish
there.
this big bad.
Aren't you
But then we
concentrating
can-
on the demon?
He is concentrating on the demon.
Okay, I will be concentrating on the demon, won't I?
And that's
Mhm.
a concentration spell, so...
Also, banishment doesn't even get rid of them permanently. It's just a temporary thing.
I know, but then we get enough time to set up a trap.
Or we
What's
just get
the
the loot
save?
and leave.
I will say, Tom, best case scenario, you get 1 minute.
Yeah, I can set up a trap in a minute.
Do
I also think if this guy doesn't have legendary saves, then I eat my hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
So you'll do that. You'll waste the spell slot, and Dom will go. He literally saves it and ignores it, and he carry on with what he's doing.
Or you
Also-
might really annoy him.
I've seen Tom drive. There's no way you can do anything in a minute, let alone set up a trap.
Okay. What about polymorph and I turn him into a chicken?
Okay. It's 60-foot range. There's a
Oh,
save.
and it's concentration.
It's up to an hour, but again, there's
There's
a
still a
save.
save.
It's a really big dragon. It might be quite powerful.
Like
Mm.
even a normal like ancient dragon gets legendary saves.
Do it, Tom. Try it. Nothing ventured, nothing
Turn him
gained.
into a chicken.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Well, he's not in
Honey,
range, and he's just going to waste his spell slot.
No one likes a poo-pooer, Sam.
You are a constant poo-pooer. Just live a little, Sam.
I'm happy to live a little. This is just a terrible idea.
It is, but if I'm honest, let him waste his spell.
Okay,
Alright, yeah.
what's your idea?
Well, don't attack the ginormous apocalyptic dragon for a start.
Okay, so
Can
what do
I-
we do?
Can I throw a knife at him?
Isn't that down to
At
you?
the
So-
dragon or Sam.
So you are currently quite far away from the dragon. Can you roll me a perception check, please, to see what you can see amongst the city?
Yes, I can.
Nothing. I see nothing.
Yeah, Ragnar, you are vaguely aware that you are underground,
Oh.
you think. Oh,
Oh.
cool. Okay, Jesus.
What perceives the true meaning of the universe?
Yeah, Court, you see everything. From your perspective, you're just
Too much.
Where's the music?
apparently. Maybe not yet. So you're from your perspective, you can kind of see absolutely everything that is going on here in front of you. There's various people scurrying about the city. Lots of dwarves in armor are all rushing towards the Imperial Palace. Civilians appear to be being evacuated. You can see what look to be a number of the dwarven ring mages that you've seen are hurriedly casting kind of protection spells. Alarms are blaring everywhere. Everything's going absolutely mad, and you do see bursting out of one door is a beholder who's swaying gently and accompanied by a kenku and a goblin, and they are making a beeline to the they are making a beeline towards the summoner's tomb.
Let's intercept them. I assume they've also got salad cream with them.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry, yes. You see through the DM's bluff. Yes, they have what appears to be a large moving pile of luggage with them.
Let's go and say hello to them.
Follow that basilisk.
Yeah.
As they are all just running towards the summoner's tomb. So I'll say that you guys can kind of cut them off around about here in the foundry.
Yeah, tag along.
I gotta find all these fucking maps now. That's the fucking problem.
Run over there and be like, "We did it. We killed the emperor."
You did it, Reddit.
You did it, Reddit, indeed. I'm just gonna move you onto that map just so it's more applicable. Where the fuck is the token thing now? Sorry, hang on. This is what happens when you have too many goddamn maps.
You've only yourself to blame.
I literally do only have myself to blame. It is fair. So yes, you have successfully. Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Fitzpatrick. Why won't he Okay, he doesn't want to come out as a token. I don't know why. So yes, you meet up with Fitzpatrick, Crim and not Crim, as well as good old classic, everybody's favourite Salad Cream, who I definitely didn't forget. Sorry, I'm just pulling all these people out just so that I have their tokens ready for unrelated reasons.
Should we have tokens?
Yeah, you can put them down here if you want, or you can save them. It's kind of dealer's choice, really, at this point. So as you kind of swoop down, graciously crash into the ground with them, with your demon griffin and assorted pile of people, they look up and they see you, and Crim very excitedly starts rubbing his hands together and he says, "You did it, boys! You fucking did it! I don't know what you did, but everything's on fire! It's brilliant! You did this, didn't you?"
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is the Emperor, is he, wicked? Eh?
Yeah, very much so.
I'm going to present him with the Emperor's head.
Oh. Gross! Keep it. Love
Is it
it.
still attached to the rest of the Emperor?
No, I will once I show it to him. I'm gonna take the Emperor's hair and tie it into wrap it into a bit of string and then hang it off my belt like a little trophy.
Oh god. Okay then. You can gain the Emperor's woven beard as a trophy. Yes, I suppose.
Not beard, no, I'm gonna hang his whole head off my belt.
Oh, his whole head. Right. Okay. I thought you just wanted his beard. I thought that was weird, but yeah, sure. The head. That's normal. Yes. So you have now got a trophy of the Emperor. Crim is very, very excited. He goes, "So did you get the vault key? Because that's what we're gonna go loot. That dragon's gonna bust it open, and we're gonna steal it all."
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, do you know where the vault is? Did you get the map to his secret vault?
No.
He wasn't holding it on him. He didn't have it on himself.
Shit. That would have been really helpful.
Stop the chat before he died.
Did he not? Always struck me as a talkative fellow. Damn. Oh well. Right.
Was he
We're
talking?
going in.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
No, he was just screaming, "You did it!" And
It was
people
calling you
attacked
guys
him.
idiots a lot. So.
Yeah, if
Uh,
anything, it was quite rude, really.
Yeah, fuck that
You
guy.
kind of deserved what you got.
It's true. If somebody is slightly rude to you, you are morally justified to kill them and cut their head off.
Is that another
That's
no,
thing?
illegal
that's not
advice.
That is proper legal advice. Yes, clearly.
This is when Richard flashes up in the video. Not legal advice.
Yeah, just have that flashing repeatedly of not legal advice, not legal advice. Thanks, mate. So, as kind of Crim glances around, he goes, "Well, the only thing that we've ever been able to figure out is that there's something in the tombs, and maybe that's the vault. And why don't we go find out before the dragon burns everything down? Because boy, howdy, he seems like he's going to burn everything down, doesn't he?" Now, you didn't happen to figure out any of the traps or anything of that sort of thing, did you? He didn't give you any details? Because it's definitely trapped, you realise that, right?
Yeah, there wasn't much chatting.
Shame. Alright then. So, essentially, Crim will lead you into the next room. As I will move you across.
Mm-hmm.
This is what looks to be a religious room. There are 7 tombs, kind of set up in various places. They've got lots of ornamental engravings around them. There's candles being left for them. There are tokens that people have left. It's clearly used quite heavily in Dwarven society, or at least in this particular Dwarven society. But now the entire place is slightly shaking, given all that the dragon is doing. Kind of, you can see, the candles and stuff are starting to get knocked over. You've probably got limited time here, but you've got 7 tombs. What would you like to look around for?
This is going to be like Crystal Maze.
Gonna look for traps.
Okay. Give me a perception check, please, or an investigation check. Investigation. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so
Apparently I'm on a roll today.
Yeah, you are on an absolute roll. So correctly ascertain that these two walls here that I'm pointing at.
Yeah.
You spot the bricks have a certain gap. There's something hidden behind here.
Mm-hmm.
Out of these two walls that looks like it's primed to kind of like burst out. And you get the feeling that this is some kind of trap.
Can Call approach the nearest tomb and just smash it open and see if anything can get inside?
Yeah, certainly if you want. You want to roll me an athletics check to see if you can smash a tomb? Are you just doing this with your sword, or what are you doing?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, certainly.
So athletics or an attack?
Make it an attack. Yeah. Okay. Which tomb are you attacking?
The one immediately to the right of me.
Where are you?
I'm the one with the aura.
Oh yeah, right. That does help. Yeah, certainly. As you kind of approach the tomb, bring about your sword and just bring it down in a slash, almost immediately the stone just completely shatters into dust. It was very old. And inside you can start to see what looks to be like a bit of a coffin. There's like some old dust coming out of there. It looks like if there was a corpse in this coffin, it was very, very old and ancient and just turning to dust.
No fat leaves.
Not really much loot that you can find. There's a few tarnished rings, kind of as you go sniffing about in the pile.
I'll take them.
Okay, certainly you can.
Last time there was dwarves with rings and there were 7 of them. It didn't end well for them. So.
Yeah, certainly you can kind of sniff about in there, but you do find, amongst all the bones and everything like that, you do find a keyhole.
Oh.
Oh.
Does
Let's
it
stick
fit the
the
key
in it.
that we have with us?
Would you like to try?
Oh, yes.
Okay, certainly. You produce the key, and kind of it's a very ornate key. It's a very ornate keyhole. You slide it in and give it a turn. There's a very satisfying click sound, and then you can sort of hear a clunk, 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 clunk from all of the other coffins as well.
Seems reasonable.
Can you roll initiative, please?
I think this has gone swimmingly.
That's the thing. Either you were going to do it, Ragnar was going to.
I mean, it was
honestly-
inevitable.
I identified the trap. We then proceeded to ignore the trap and just do it anyway.
I mean,
I felt like the trap was like something that would happen as you walked across it. And I felt like there was going to be a fight. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just investigate. Wow, I'm actually not at the bottom of the turn all at once.
okay. Who hasn't rolled yet?
I haven't.
Oh, yep.
I even got a fucking token on the ground.
Oh,
Is
do you not?
there-
Sorry, I thought I put yours down. Apologies. Oh yeah, get your griffin down. Get everything down.
Get your gripping out. Sounds like a euphemism.
Well, please don't then.
Dan might take pictures.
Ooh.
Or screenshots.
Screenshots.
Ooh.
Okay, has everybody rolled now? I'm just checking. Looks like it.
Is there an?
Mhm.
Is there?
Oh, you would have your demon. Sorry, Tom.
I still got my demon. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet.
hang on. It's because I keep looking for Soglav, but he's not. He's Demon Soglav. So yeah.
Demon Soglav.
Demon Soglav.
Soggy.
How long does he have to be present before Tom names him something stupid?
I'm really trying to avoid that, but he's already called Soglav, so it's like anything
Ooh,
Tom
long.
comes up with is going to be more pronounceable.
Let's call him Swiss roll.
Just
Swiss
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
Right, I think that is everybody, so I'm just going to put that into order. Okay, certainly. Now, before we get to Gruff's turn, so with the clunking sound, oh, can't. You kidding me? I can't do these all. Oh no, here we go. Out of the coffins, pop what appear to be these clockwork beasts. They are like large, ornate structures, and they are, however, they look to be like automated ballistas or something.
Turn order disappeared for everyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what? Did I hit something? Either way, there it is. It's back, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know what I did there. Either way, Gruff, it is your turn.
Right. Graph is gonna have at the nearest sod.
Okay, go for it, please. Okay, so a 21 will hit, a 13 will not.
Reasonable.
So that does 9 points of piercing damage. Excellent. Anything else?
I don't think he gets much else.
Alrighty then.
No.
Ragnar, it is your turn. There are these weird crossbow things.
Crossbows make me angry, so I.
Okay, please do. So this is your flumps. Okay, so essentially you get to do explosions.
Yeah. Although this time, now, after that,
Mhm.
I get to roll it twice and pick.
Oh, cool. Or you can do a beam of light.
I'm gonna take the beam of light.
Okay, but I'm going to insist that it comes out of your face.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that what
I
I'm allowed to be?
I swear to Christ.
That's a wolf.
Is
Isn't
that a
it?
raccoon?
No, that was a wolf. That's a goose. That's a badger.
I have wolf, don't I?
Oh, do you have? No, it was a bear. First of all, that's an owl bear. That's a wolf. There you go.
Ah,
Speaking
I'm
about
gonna
geese.
write down.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix this at some point.
Speaking of geese, there is a prison in Brazil that have replaced their guard dogs with guard geese.
God, geese. That is terrifying. I hate it. So yeah. All right then. You are turned into Happy Wolf.
So I'm gonna blast this with my face light.
Yeah, please do. Okay, so what is it? It's a Constitution saving throw it has to make, right?
Yes.
It fails. So how much damage does it take?
1.
Okay then.
And it is blinded.
Oh, it's blinded.
If an
Okay then.
inanimate object can.
It might not be an inanimate object. Can it be blinded? It actually can. Yes. So I'll mark it as blinded. Yep.
So then I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, go for it, please.
Does it have? Do I have advantage or does it have disadvantage on?
What do you mean, sir?
Would I have advantage on attacks because it can't see me?
I thought you said you were reckless attacking. Anyway.
I am, but I might rescind that depending on your answer.
So attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Yeah. So yeah.
I will.
And it
just-
automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. So yeah. So you're just going to regular attack. Okay, go for it. So a 23 and a 27 will hit. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not turning into a were-tiger.
That's a shame.
Like I'm just telling you that right now.
But it does
Mhm.
only take 3 of that bonus damage because I.
Oh
it's
right,
only
okay, yeah.
the-
Yeah, sure. I'm adjusting that. Cool. All right. Anything else for you?
That'll be me.
All right then. On the 18, it's not quite Salem's turn, because bursting out of the walls that Court quite expertly identified are 2 massive clockwork creatures.
Well,
They immediately scan the environment and appear to lock on to call. And they are
Outrageous.
going to. One is going to charge towards you, and he is going to attempt to just slam his giant fist down on you. Does a 20 hit? Sam?
sorry, say again.
Oh, does a 20 hit?
What's hit?
20 does hit.
It does hit. Okay, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and are knocked prone.
Why?
Indeed. Now, bear in mind when you're prone, your only movement option is to crawl, or you can stand up. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage if they're within 5 feet of you. So at the moment, that's bad. I'll put the snail on you for prone. The second one is going to, let's see, with his limited movement, he will also be heading towards you. He has not made it to you yet, however, but he is just charging directly towards you and pointing at you. So, Salem, it is your turn. Two big clockwork fellows.
Do I still control this guy?
You do. You tell him what to do, and then on his turn, he does stuff. So, yeah.
What's his movement?
The Soglov has got 60 feet of flying.
Okay, so he can move
Oh,
to
he
this
can-
guy and attack him.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I'm gonna tell him to do that then.
Alrighty then.
And I.
Mhm.
I'm going to get an attacking opportunity if I move away, aren't I?
They may have one, yep. They do seem fixated on call at the moment. But maybe I'm bluffing.
Okay, I'm gonna move away.
Alright, cool. So it's going to make a swing at you.
3. Hang on.
Does a
2.
21 hit?
Yes.
So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
Oh.
So that will end your movement essentially there.
Oh. Okay.
I can't believe that worked. Sorry, I'm just noticing a load of people are slightly off of tiles, so I'm just moving people.
Oh, do you know what I should have done? Oh. Okay, Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it, please.
Where is it? Is that a hit? I should have just pushed him away with Eldritch Blast.
17. A 17 will hit, actually, yes.
Yes.
So that does 8 points of force damage, and you're going to try and knock him away into the other one.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so the two of them will clash together in a horrible cacophony of noise, so he's only going to move 5 feet, but both of them will move 5 feet.
And I've got another one.
Yep.
And another one.
Okay, so a 15 doesn't hit and a 22 does hit. So that's another 9 points of force damage, and again, they will both be blasted away.
And I am going to do my Oh fuck it. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Hell through hell.
When you hit a creature with an attack, you can use this feature to instantly transport the creature to the lower planes, disappears and hurtles through a nightmare landscape. At the end of your next turn, the target returns to this. Okay, does it have does it take a save or anything, or does it just gone?
Nope.
No.
Okay then. I don't. Do I have a? I'm gonna put a little fire on him, and I'm gonna send him to hell. Cool.
Yay!
Yep. So it's
Yeah.
gonna return and take 10d10 of psychic damage. There's not a save for that, right? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Starting at 14th level, though, I suppose.
I mean, yeah. I guess it is. It's a high level ability, so yeah, that makes sense.
And it's once per long rest. So.
Okay then. All right then. That your whole turn, Tom? You done?
Yeah.
All right, Nugget. It is your turn, and I will be right back. So ponder your turn.
That's a solid roll. Like that 10d10 is.
Yeah.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
I feel like that surprised none of us. Andy's moves there.
Andy, you don't need to reckless attack, it's blind.
Only direct attack.
So, why were you taking pictures of beef, Dan?
I wasn't.
I mean, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, why did you share a picture of beef then, you moron?
You should have been there, Sam, and you would have known.
Ugh.
It's what happens when you don't turn up and you just creep on people from your phone. You see the pictures and you don't get the context. Foolish.
You're an arsehole.
Sam, did you pay into the tab earlier?
I did.
So many people are just not paying.
Evidently.
Right, I'm back. What is Andy's complicated and well thought out turn?
What do you think?
You're going to hit this one next to you?
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Well, I
both
don't need
of
to
those,
direct attack because he's blinded. apparently,
indeed, both of those hits. Both of those
Which
hit.
I knew.
Okay, who had to tell him that?
What?
Me.
Oh, okay. Alright, so both of those do hit into the glass bolt thrower thing. Anything else for you?
No. I can't attack again, can I? That's
No, because you've raged this turn.
Rage,
Yeah. Alright then. Now it is the turn of the bolt throwers. So, I'm going to start up top. The one most to the north is going to go for the only person who it can actually target, which is Tom.
No.
It has a disadvantage on you though because you're prone.
Yay.
So it will fire off a bolt. Ooh, does a 15 hit you?
No.
It doesn't. Okay, a bolt goes kind of flying over you and misses you. Now we're going to come down, and this one can also only attack you, so it's also going to go for you. It's okay. A 15 also doesn't hit you. Turns out knocking you prone was actually quite good because this is a disadvantage. And the third one is going to try and hit you. And that's a 12. So, okay, all three of them
Yay.
attempt to shoot at the cats and just miss because all the cats are currently lying on their belly. Problem solved. So, we're going to go with this one down here. It's going to shoot at the Soglav. And that one. Does that hit the Soglav? No, the Soglav has 17 AC, so no, it does not. This one is going to shoot at Nugget. Nugget, does a 17 hit you?
Mm, no.
I didn't think so. Now the blind one is going to try and attack Ragnir. Oh, Ragnir does a 25 hit.
It does, yeah.
That's with disadvantage.
Yeah, pretty good.
You take 11 points of piercing damage. As essentially the harpoon just fires out and then is immediately pulled back in. And this one that's next to Call is going to attempt to attack him as well. Call does a 22 hit. Sam?
Yes.
Okay, you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Do I get any negative for being within melee range?
No, because it's doing a melee attack. It has a like weaker melee only attack basically. So there is essentially already a negative, but it's already factored in. Right, that is the bolt thrower's turn. Call, it is your turn. You are currently prone. There's a bolt thrower in front of you that's basically burst out of exactly where you've put the key in. There were 2 large steam golems. Now there is only 1 and a faint smell of sulfur.
Lovely. Well, first I'd like to use half my movement to stand up.
Yep, that's fair enough. I'll remove the little snail. Boom.
And then there was a thing that I had that I used for the first time like last session. What was it?
I don't know, I can't keep track.
Was it Vow of Enmity?
No, I used that a lot.
Yeah.
What was it?
lay on hands.
No, I use that quite a lot as well. There's the spell slot thing.
um, I don't know.
No, I can't find it.
The thing about how all of your attacks do like mini smites.
I'm gonna have a fucking great big glass of whiskey.
Probably not.
All right then. What are you feeling, Sam?
Sorry, no, I can't find what I'm looking for. Anyway, right. I will.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action spell to get going, shouldn't I? Oh no, I'll just save it for the smite. So I'm thinking
Mhm.
this guy is probably a bigger threat.
Okay.
So I will attack him. And I'll do. He's got what, a steam golem, did you say?
Yep.
Alright, we'll go for a thunderous smite.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I don't know if that's going to be effective or not, but I'll do that for a starter.
Mm-hmm.
Greatwood.
Okay, so a 27 will hit. So let's do that first. So that is 13 points of slashing damage, and what, 6 points of your stealth opinion damage? Is that right?
Yes. No, 2. Sorry, I shouldn't have the strength 9 left and half.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, and now the thunderous smite. So this is an extra 2d6 of thunder damage.
Yeah.
Go for it, please.
2d6.
Okay. So as you kind of pump in the thunderous smite, you notice that this seems to do. It seems extra effective against the golem. Now it has to make a strength saving throw. Or be pushed away from you, isn't it, or knocked prone?
Yeah,
and
DC,
knocked
DC
prone.
17.
So strength. Unfortunately, it got 24.
Ooh.
So it resists it. That is a nat 20. So.
Fair.
So it's still standing, but you've still got another attack, and no, you've used your bonus action on the thunderous smite. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll hit him again.
Go for it, please. Okay, a 24 will hit. So that is another 15 points of damage. And is the full? Yeah, it's 3, isn't it? Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
For your
and then I will
self-belief.
smite
Excellent.
that bitch.
Okay, go for it, please.
We'll go for level 3. 18.
Okay, no, very good. All right then. 18 extra points of damage. So the golem is now is pretty battered. I would say bloody, but it's not. But it's pretty battered, and there's pipes hanging off and various sorts of things. But it is still standing and is still ready to go. I think that's everything for you. But is there anything else? All right then.
That's with me, sorry, yeah.
Yep, no worries. Gene Ewan, it is your
Alright.
turn.
Right, I'm going to do my form of dread to begin with.
Okay.
Get
Yep.
some extra-
Get weird.
Get creepy with it.
Mhm.
So that's 14 points of temporary hit points, and then I'm gonna move over here. So the thing that's probably looking most beat up is probably the golem over here, right?
Yes, most certainly, yeah. Also, this one down here that's blinded and being bullied by the barbarians. That's also pretty beat up.
I'll try and help Cole over here and shoot the big golem. I'm going to shoot him with me Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it, please. I must admit, I fucking love the Baldur's Gate 3 version of Eldritch Blast, so that's the version I visualize. Exactly, with the loud. A 14 will miss, unfortunately.
All right, try again.
Yep. A 25 that will hit.
All right, lovely. And the final one.
Yep. The 25 that will hit as well. So he's still going, but he's clanking about a fair bit. Everything's sort of breaking apart a bit. Definitely nowhere near as sturdy as he once was. Anything else for you, Gene?
No, that'll be it for me.
Okay then. Now it is Tom's Soglav That's a sentence I don't like saying. So under your orders, well, it has its charisma thing, doesn't it? Or is it at the end of its turn?
Hang on.
I think it's the end of its turn, isn't it? Oh, here we go. At the end of each of its turn, it makes a charisma saving throw with a DC of 18. I mean, it got an 18, so. But either way, at the end of its turn, so it will run over here. Now, you sent one of these to hell, so he's going to step forward and attack this other one. He gets 3 bite attacks, so bite, bite, and bite. 13 will miss, a 20 will hit, and a 13 will miss. Wow, those are awful rolls. Yeah, so the golem is still standing, but it is quite badly damaged. Anything else for the Soglav? No, I don't think so. So I'll roll the charisma again because I didn't realize it was at the end. That is a 10 because it has disadvantage, so it stays under your control. Court, it is your turn.
Okay, so Court is going to move and try and get past the Soglav if that's possible.
Yep,
'cause
it is friendly, so yep.
And then I am going to do the stabby.
Do the stabby. Okay, go for it.
So that will be a
Cool. All right. Now you're stood next to somebody, and that will give you the sneak attack, won't it? Because it's if you're adjacent or something, isn't it?
Well, also stands within 5 feet of it, so yeah.
Oh right. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So that is 12 points of piercing damage and 25 points of sneak attack damage. That does indeed finish off that golem.
Excellent.
You embed the Skycarver deep in, twist, and just something pops and breaks, and the whole thing collapses in front of you.
I then produce wings, I'm guessing.
You do indeed.
Yeah.
Yep. Out of your back sprout 2 horrible, leathery, draconic wings.
Perfect. And I can now fly.
Yep.
And I will use my bonus action to. What did I pick up at the end of last session? Shit, didn't do it in the right way, but that's fine. I will touch my. Oh, wait, that's a long rest. I'll wait until we're in a bit of fight for that. Yeah, in which case then, as bonus action, I will just use my second psychic blade on the other guy next to me.
Okay, a 16 will hit.
Excellent. No sneak attack damage this time, though.
Just 6
that is
points.
consistent sneak attack damage right there.
That is, isn't it? Yes. All right. Anything else for you then, Dan?
No.
Okay, it is Gruff the Griffin's turn. There is 1 dead large golem and a bolt thrower.
Sam.
Yeah, he's gonna have at the bolt thrower out from me.
Okay. Yeah, and you're got advantage through flanking, so go for it, please.
Beak and claw.
Okay, so that is
Nat 20.
20 indeed. That's 12, and then the second one is another 11. Okay, excellent. The thing is beat up, but it's not quite dead yet. So Ragnar, it is your turn. You've got one of these things really badly battered in front of you.
Yes, it is no longer blocked at this time.
It can see again. That means it can fight.
So I'm going to blast it with my face laser.
Of course. Yep. Oh, so that's a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yes. DC something.
It fails.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, it failed. It rolled awfully.
So it is now blind.
It is blind again. I'm so glad I removed that eye. Yep. And it's 1d6 of damage, I believe.
Oh, yes. I'd almost forgotten about the damage. 2.
Okay, so you've now got advantage against it again.
Yeah, so I'm just going to normal fighting claw.
Okay, go for it. So an 18 will hit. That is 16 points of damage. I'm going to stop you before the claw. As you bite into it, very rapidly,
Turns into a were-tiger.
No. I have to keep shattering your dreams on this. I'm sorry, but as you bite into it, something in it breaks, and the thing is still functional, but it now has lost its firing mechanism, basically. So it's sort of like twitching awkwardly and just completely unable to fire. So for our purposes, it's dead. But it is still there. It just now can't function.
Well, then I'll
yeah.
spawn
And use that same claw attack.
and use that same claw attack.
Okay, that will hit. So that's 15 points of damage. Anything else for you, Ragnar?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, Tom. With Hurl Through Hell, is it on your next turn
End
that
of
it comes
turn.
back?
It says. Um.
At the end of your next turn. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah.
You haven't named your cat.
I have.
You haven't got enough.
How many names do I have? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10.
When Tom's done counting, it's his turn.
You've got
It's fine.
13 names.
There's 13 names. Okay, I'll sort that out.
I thought it was 14.
13 names there.
1, 2,
I'm surprised we haven't found like a character limit.
I read, because of the way it's formatted on my screen, I read Mayor Pickles as 2 names because the mayor.
Yeah, it is 13. Hang on, let me
13.
sort that out.
Do you want to sort it out? Do you want to sort it out on the next? While you wait for your next turn.
No, I've got it.
Oh, Andy, this is your fault.
No, I'll sit here and have a good think. Thank you.
Yeah, this is your fault.
You have a good think like that chef de train on the mini railway.
Oh yeah, he was a
He
good
was
chef.
he was thinking.
He was cooking up some miracles.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm done. So.
Yep.
What have we got left?
You got a bunch of these things firing at you. You still need to, well, figure out how to get to the treasure.
I'm still prone.
You're still prone. It'll take half your movement to stand up. So
Can I stand up?
certainly.
And now I'm going to move away.
Yep.
I'm going to move here and cower behind Tuna Supreme.
That's what they're here for.
And then I'm going to attack this one with an Eldritch Blast. Oops, I've just minimised my...
Which one's this one?
The one on the left.
Gotcha. Go for it. Okay, a 16 does hit. So that is 15 points of force damage. They are immune to being moved, though. I'm so sorry, Tom.
What?
I know.
That is such fucking bullshit. Okay, I'll hit him again.
Go for it. Okay, yeah, 21 will hit, and you've got one last blast. Yeah, 27 will hit. Lovely jubbly. So those are 3 hits there. Anything else for you? And are you going to tell your Soglav to do anything in particular?
Oh yeah, because that's dead. Attack this one.
Which one's this one?
The middle one.
Are you pinging somewhere?
I am pinging.
I can't. Can anybody else see it?
The one at the
Yeah,
top,
it's up
in the
at the
middle.
top.
Ping louder, Tom. Ping louder.
Oh, right, the one at the very top. Okay, that's fine. Yep, cool. All right then. So at the end of your turn, there's a horrible cracking and sizzling noise. As the golem kind of returns, and just stands, kind of. You can't really tell. It doesn't really have a face, but you can tell it's got a slightly shocked expression on its face. As it just takes massive amounts of psychic damage, and your DM realizes that these things aren't immune to psychic damage.
Like
it now has gone from being quite healthy to genuinely just looks demolished. But he's still standing. So Nugget, it is your turn.
Well, that's all. What's this?
That's Ragnar.
That's Richard.
Hello.
Oh,
He's
Do we
turned
have
into some
flanking?
kind of wolf creature.
do we get
Certainly,
flanking?
but if you use your ranged attack, it will be a flat roll.
Oh yeah. No. Okay, I'll stay back here.
Yep.
And I'll attack. And I'll attack recklessly.
What a treat. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, a 25 will hit. So that is 18 points of damage. Yes, a 31 will hit. Fucking surprising nobody. Yep. It's still kicking. It's fine. It can do this all day. Alright, that's all it can do. It's done. Yep. Alright, cool.
Can do this all?
Jesus.
No, can't do
It
all.
can do this all. Oh no, no. Things have come up. So yes, that was some exploding
It's
dice
also
right
his
there. All right. Anything else for you, Nugget?
No thanks.
Oh, splendid.
Might
Excellent.
move actually, if you don't mind.
Oh, certainly. Go ahead. Treat yourself.
I might move over here. I've no idea if that's enough. If I've used too much movement there, but it looks about right.
Yeah, it's I can't be bothered to count. So all of the 3 bolt throwers at the top, you are currently out of range of. So they will fire off a few ballistas, but they don't get any kind of further than basically this line in the middle.
Oh, they can't actually move, can they?
No, they cannot move. So this one down here, however, is going to turn and fire at Ragnar.
Hello.
So Ragnar does a 22 hit.
Why
All
did they
right.
A Crim and not Crim and the beholder just watching this happen.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Sounds
On a
ridiculous.
combination of it's funnier and Don doesn't want to roll their initiative and do their stuff as well.
I kind of wanted to see what happened when a drunk beholder started firing off beams.
Honestly, the drunk beholder is basically just currently sat on the floor drinking. He's just excited to have been brought along with the group.
He's just octuple fisting.
To be fair, I
through
didn't
beers.
Yeah.
want to see what happened when he fired off like beams.
I mean, it might still happen, Right, Ragnar, you take 11 points of piercing damage, half to 5, and I need you to make me a strength saving throw. All right then. Oh. The bolt crashes into you, and as it goes to be kind of pulled back by the bolt thrower, you notice that it's got a barb hook on you, and it has successfully pulled you to it. So you are now forcibly dragged in front of the bolt thrower, and you take an additional another 11 points of piercing damage. So another 5 functionally.
Yeah, I'm
As
just
the,
trying to. I
bolt thrower
feel
pulls
like I
you
have
over.
advantage on strength saving throws, but I can't find.
Oh, I think you do while raging. I think it's part of rage.
Oh yes, I do. Yeah,
All right, back you go. Have your 5 hit points back.
Thank you.
That's fair enough then. All right, my bad. Okay, and the other bolt thrower is going to try and attack you again, Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, does a
What's he gonna
21
do?
hit?
Drag me closer?
It's just basically poking you. Does a 21 hit?
You got 21 last time too, the twat.
Yeah, I know. That's quite consistent.
Yes, it will.
You take 18 points of piercing damage.
Fucking outrageous, that is.
It is truly, truly ridiculous. So, now it is your turn.
Alright. I will
Mm-hmm.
batter him.
Go for it, please. Okay, a 26 will indeed hit. So that is 17 points of damage. It's still kicking. It can do this in the afternoon, maybe.
Do this a bit longer.
Yeah, it's got places to be.
Yeah. I bet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. He doesn't have melee attack, does he?
It sort of does.
All right. So if I move
Yeah.
away, does it get an attack opportunity?
Might do. Remember, I lied to Tom last time, so you know.
All right, whatever. I'll move. For starters, I'll move over here.
Okay. It is going to make an attack of opportunity against you.
You lied to me.
I lied to Tom as well.
That
Does a
doesn't make any
23
better.
hit?
Say again.
Does a 23 hit?
Fuck yes.
You take 14 points of piercing damage.
All right. Right. I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Yep.
To starfall all these motherfuckers.
Okay, that includes Dan.
Oh, is he under there? Oh, sorry. Dan.
Yeah. What's the save, Sam?
Hang on, I'll do it, and you can
If
find
it's if it's Dex, don't worry.
out.
It is
Dex.
Dex. Yeah. Okay.
Do it.
So it's a 20-foot radius. So
I
I
just
guess.
want to get it on the
Yeah.
steam golem and the thingy, and not the graph.
Okay. Well, it'll also be on the Sog Lab as well, so that's fine.
Yeah, I don't really care about that.
What's
Make
the
me a
save?
dexterity saving
Oh, that's
throw.
normal.
It's a DC of 15.
Yeah,
You'll get there in the end, Dan.
Oh,
I
for
believe in
fuck's
you.
sake.
Fucking hell, Dan.
I'm trying out using my tablet this session ahead of the in-person session.
Yes.
How's that going for you?
Actually,
All
did
right.
really well up until that moment. I just need to zoom in on the sheet. That was all.
Right. Where's the Sog Lab? That's the last roll I have to do. Okay. So both Dan and the Sog Lab pass.
So I take.
So you take no damage. The Sog Lab is going to take half damage. The Bolt Thrower rolled an 18, and the Stone Defender got a 20. So everybody does pass, so they take half damage,
Alright.
apart from Dan. But that is still it's 17, so half to 8 points of damage. So that's still pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. Poor
Alright, then
little
I'll
Soggy Lab.
move in and see if I can't kill this guy.
Okay, go for it. So a 30 will hit, and that is 15 points of damage, and that is enough to finish this one off. He was changed through his trip through the hells.
Yeah,
Honestly, you think at that point it's hard to reconcile it with it being a constructed monstrosity thing. You think you just did it a mercy.
So we're the real heroes.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Right. Anything else for you, Cole?
No.
All right then. Gene, it is your turn. There are only 2 bolt throws within range of you guys at the moment. The other ones are kind of impotently shooting at nothing.
I'm gonna shoot at this one over here.
Okay, go for it, please.
Bum, bum, bum. 19.
19 does indeed hit. That is
Cool.
17 points of damage. Very good.
That's it, and the next 2.
Okay, so a 27 will hit.
My roll 20 to shoot itself. I'm going to reload.
Oh dear. Yeah, fair enough then. An 11 will not hit, unfortunately. Anything else for you?
No, that's it for me.
All right then. Now it is the Soglav's turn. Now it's under strict orders from its master Tom. It's going to take an attack of. Oh no, that one has already done an attack of opportunity. Let me just check.
Who's
Yep,
hitting what
okay.
sounds like a scaffolding pole?
I suspect it's Rigby eating his dinner.
Ah,
Oh yes. So
don't worry. It's just
Oh wow.
wild.
Okay, so all of those are going to hit from the Soglav. So that is 14 points of damage, then 24 points of damage, then 8 points of damage, then 19 points of damage. It has not. Oh, what? Actually, hang on. Sorry. No. Yep. I didn't do the 8. Yes. Okay. So it has basically just strolled up and demolished that topmost bolt thrower. That's the Soglav's turn. Court, it is your turn.
I am going to break the trend, and I'm going to stab the guy next to me.
Go for it, please. So a 24 will hit.
Excellent. Is it still up?
That is enough to kill it.
Perfect.
And out of your back sprout a second pair of wings.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna fly.
Like a horrible butterfly.
I'm gonna yeet my second dagger at this guy over here.
Go for it, please.
Um, do, 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 do.
13 will miss.
Well, that'll be
Anything
that
else for
then.
you?
Nope, I
All
think
right.
that's done. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
No, that's fine.
Yep. Okay. It's Gruff's turn. Are you back, Sam? Is it all working again?
Yes.
Grand.
Right, Gruff is gonna hotfoot it.
Mhm.
I guess to when we'll go with like here. Because he has 80 feet of flying speed, so he can
Oh,
fucking
he's a quick boy. Yep.
swift bitch. And then attack this guy. So
Mhm.
I'm at him.
Go for it, please. All right. So a 24 and a 21 will both hit.
20 damage.
So nice flat 20 points of damage. Okay, excellent. Is that everything for Gruff?
Yeah.
Okay. Ragnar, it is your turn.
Yes, I'm going to use the totem to force myself back into.
Okay, certainly. The horrible schlocking sound.
So that 2d8 healing.
Yep.
For anyone.
You cure some of the beer holder's ongoing progressive hangover.
God, I get that.
You
so
think one of the tentacles has given you a thumbs up.
And then. Oh, generate.
As is tradition.
Piece of shit.
Go for that little piece of shit. Right. So a 21 will hit. And then a 30 will also hit. The damn thing is basically just turned to splinters in front of you. There's still bits of it twitching occasionally, but it is demolished. I will say now, as a party, Gruff and the Soglav are essentially the only things in any possible danger right now. You as a party could, like, I'm happy to end the combat earlier if you guys want to stay out of range of these things.
I mean, yeah, Gene's just going to sit here blasting.
Like that's just one thing. You guys have enough long range stuff.
Yeah, I would just.
I'm happy
yeet
to end it here basically.
Yeah.
With the trap having been triggered, so I'm gonna do that. Save everybody a bit of
I'm
time.
going to use my armor of aggression for the first time ever.
Oh, sorry. I mean, you can do it if you want.
I'm just going to put it in the chat so I remember that it exists.
Go for it. Oh yes, I remember that thing. Yes. So, yeah, with the trap kind of triggered, and safely disarmed is probably not the right word to use, to be completely honest. Or addressed. You're left in a position where the key has been left in this tomb here. There are all the other tombs as well that you can look at now as well, with the traps that have come out. So if you want to go and have a nose about, you can roll perception, or you can do some closer investigation if you want to have a look at anything in particular.
Yeah, are there keyholes in every tomb?
Roll me an investigation, please.
Let's investigate, in my case, badly.
Alright, he puts on his deer hunter. How's a nosy about?
I smash up every tomb and pay no attention to whether there's any keyholes in each one.
Okay. Well, I will say, you smash up everything, but you can successfully say there are keyholes in all of them, but you can't tell anything beyond that. Court and Jean attempt to help. Court gets in the way. Jean has absolutely no further insight. Ragnar is actively hindering you by blocking up keyholes.
But wait, doesn't Ragnar get like some kind of
Idiot savant?
Stone cunning.
You can use your stone cunning if you want to look at the stonework, but this was for the keyholes specifically.
Yeah.
They're made of stone. these things, aren't they?
It's,
they-
you know what?
Are they made of
That's
stone?
they are. It is all made of stone. That's for a history check, though. So if you go for a history check, maybe you'll know more. Oh shit! Yeah, fair enough. And you add double your proficiency bonus as well, don't you?
Hmm.
So that's not even a 16. That's more than that, isn't it?
That'd be a dirty 20.
Isn't his...
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? Wait,
No, because his...
Mm.
Wait, what's the proficiency bonus?
What's our proficiency
5.
now? Yeah, it's 5.
It's
No,
five.
it'd be a dirty
It's a
21.
21.
Yeah,
Okay. Ragnar, while you're getting in the way and plugging up these keyholes with bits of dirt that you find, you notice that with all the kind of rune inscribings around these keyholes, they appear to be telling a dwarven poem of a time of 7 great dwarves who...
Oh, fuck no, it's a 26.
It's a 26?
Yeah, because it says
Oh,
you
'cause
are
he isn't
considered
even
proficient
proficient.
with history, and you add
Oh my
add double your
God.
proficiency bonus. So it's like him having expertise.
Oh my god.
So it's a
I should
plus
look at,
10.
I should look at more rocks.
So it's
Yeah.
essentially a plus 8 to him. So that's an 18 plus 8, yeah, 26.
Yeah. So as you kind of search about on all of these, Ragnar, you start to while everybody else is busy looking at keyholes and getting in each other's ways, you realise that they're telling a poem. It tells of the great seven, who are these 7 triumphant dwarves who helped build this city first of all, and then died defending it. It's honestly, it's a lovely, beautiful poem about how they felt themselves falling to some dark magic, and so they willingly surrendered their lives in defense to die an honorable death. And honestly, it's quite touching. And then you find yourself at the end of the poem and realize that the very end of the poem, it's just says, our fate is the doom of all who face the great fire. And sort of just as you're kind of feeling it, you realize like, oh yeah, this is the end of the poem. This is where the key should go. Which
Ragnar
is
doesn't say anything. He just stands and points.
yeah. So Ragnar is
Waits
currently
for someone to notice it.
standing and pointing at the top one. Do you guys want to roll perception to see if you notice Ragnar's complete lack of engagement?
Lord knows I'll try. Nope. I got
Cool
nothing.
doesn't.
Ooh.
Okay, Gene, you spot it. Thank God. I was like, oh God, if everybody rolls garbage on this, Ragnar just moves on. So, Gene, you noticed that Ragnar appeared to be going in a particular order from tomb to tomb, and was reading something. And when he reads, his mouth moves. He can't.
He just actively reads out loud.
He actively reads out loud. It's the only way he knows how. So you've been able to follow this whole thing, and then you see him pointing at the last one. So you can collect the key and go to that final one. I suppose. Yes. So apologies. As you kind of approach this final one and put the key in, you can feel a great number of kind of clicks that are echoing throughout, and in front of you, the tomb kind of lowers down into a stairway below. At that point, Crim, not Crim, and Fitzpatrick all get very excited, and go kind of running down into the vaults below. You and the rest of the party, you all kind of head down as well, and it is essentially just a gigantic mountain of gold.
Mm-hmm.
There's everybody's stuffing their pockets with golden coins. There's so much here, and then Gene and Ragnar as well. But Ragnar, I know what you do. as the ones who kind of opened this, you're first there, and you see in the middle of all of this pile of gold, in the middle is a very simple purple pillow, upon which rests a very large red gemstone.
Sheila.
The Arkenstone.
You're gonna send Sheila to grab it immediately.
I will look for
I
traps.
will use my mage hand
Okay,
to be safe.
that's Sheila's other hand.
That's hidden Sheila.
Him, Sheila. Sheila and Simon.
Pocket Sheila.
Pocket Sheila.
Go-
Emergency
Go,
Sheila,
Sheila.
go.
That's Sheila's the left hand. This is the right hand.
That makes sense, yeah. So how much can it can lift?
And
Oh
this,
yeah, no,
like,
it's
10
10 pounds. That's fine. So it's very large, but your mage hand does pick it up, and as you pick it up, you feel an incredible swirling sensation inside of you. That this gemstone that the mage hand is holding is incredibly powerful.
Oh.
Power.
Now, there's only one of this, and there's all of you. But as the mage hand is holding it, you notice that the mage hand itself is glowing a lot more, even holding it. So you can bring it back and touch it yourself. You can give it to somebody else. What's your play?
I will bring it back. And, I mean, Gene is incurably curious, so he'll
Okay.
try and-
I'm joking.
I'll just lift it above him. As long as it's 4 foot off the ground, he can't get it.
Fine.
He's currently got 2 pairs of wings, actually. So
Yeah.
like,
And I'd like to see you noticed with a 37.
I mean, unless you're fucking invisible.
I can teleport.
I mean, yeah.
okay, so
yeah.
Gene, you
Also-
take the gemstone into your hand. Go on, sorry, Dan.
I was gonna say, edible people should understand the power of sleight of hand, being the magician of the group here.
I'll just,
Sorry, continue.
I'll move that onto the token layer so you can see it. So as your kind of mage hand drops it off into your hand, you notice the mage hand, immediately kind of dims in color, and as you hold it, you feel this strange sensation throughout your whole body. I would say you feel more alive than ever, but that's a relative term. So you feel more alive than ever moments before you die. But something in this vitalizes you to an incredible degree. What you have gained
Mm-hmm.
is the heart of the mountain. While holding this gemstone, you gain +1 to every skill and every main stat.
Oh shit!
Only one person can hold this stone, and they can take it. You can take it off of each other with either sleight of hand or strength. So you have to actively hold this in your hand.
That's fine.
They can't be on you. You have to be physically holding.
You
it.
have to physically be holding this thing.
I don't do anything else with my hands.
You've got enough hands.
Yeah.
And
But,
yes,
like-
and anybody who's in a fight with you can try and take this from you.
I feel like I regret not having 4 arms.
Question, Tom.
Yes, Dan.
Does it put your stats over 20 if your stats were 20?
It is +1 regardless of what your stats are.
Is
But
it?
for a minute, I thought you were
yes.
just going to say +1 to everything.
I mean, it basically
Basically
is.
is.
Yeah.
You didn't say attacks or like spell.
Oh no, not attacks, but like it's +1 to all of your stats and all of your skills.
So
Is it
stats,
+1 or +1 to your modifier?
It's just a +1. It's not +1 to your
Okay.
modifier.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh. Very, very. cool.
So while you're distracting yourself with the heart of the mountain, kind of Crim, not Crim, and Fitzpatrick are gleefully stuffing their pockets, or in Fitzpatrick's case, his mouth.
how much? Yeah, I was going to say how much gold can we collect before we have to leave?
just as much as you can cram in. And Krim kind of excitedly looks around at all of you guys and goes, "Oh, I'm telling you, the evil League of Evil is going to be back. With this to fund us, we're back, baby. We're going to get mercenaries. We're going to get an army. We're going to stop living in a sewer. I'm going to stop eating so many rats. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome."
So I just checked, and
Yep.
increasing the gold, copper, silver,
Mhm.
blah blah blah, gold, platinum pieces on my character sheet doesn't increase my carry weight. So in
Yeah, I think
theory,
that's
I
something
can
you can
carry
turn off.
infinite
Yeah.
wealth.
You can just start cramming your pockets full. Yes.
I'm going to prioritize the high value stuff, so I'll go for platinum over copper. But yeah, definitely.
I mean, there is just tons of this stuff. So as you're kind of cramming everything in, there's more shaking around you. The entire kind of vault is now shaking quite drastically.
Pack Gruff's saddlebags with as much as he can carry.
Okay, as a party, I'm going to say you're cramming gold into absolutely every single container
Oh,
that you
yeah.
can find. Pockets, mouths, eyelids, anything you can find is currently getting just stuffed with gold.
I mean, you don't breathe, right?
No.
You just straight up swallow this stuff, yeah?
So I do like the image of just like Cole just holding armfuls of gold. He just looks at Gene and goes, "You don't breathe, right?" "No," and then immediately just starts shoving it into his mouth. Gene, this is the heaviest you've weighed since you were alive. You are now stuffed with gold to the gills, I suppose.
We haven't got around to how we're going to get out again yet.
Yes, I will say the whole vault is shaking quite drastically at this point.
Maybe it's time to leave.
And the kind of the Krim at this point kind of glances around and he goes, "I still, snapping his fingers and nothing is happening." He's like, "We're gonna have to get out of here the old-fashioned way, lads." And so your choices now, I will say as a party, you can run away, which probably would be the sensible decision, or you could turn around and decide you want to fight the dragon.
Turn him into a chicken.
If you'd like to die.
Can we take a democratic vote?
Okay, but the cats get a lot of votes. So...
Question
No.
here, Dom,
No, the
is
cat-
this you as a DM telling us that we will probably die if we fight that dragon?
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
okay.
there is a very good chance you die at the
Alright,
moment.
okay, let me so fuck the democratic vote. Call's leaving.
Yeah, let's go. Let's,
Alright,
Turn him into a
for once
chicken.
in our life, do what Dom wants us to do and avoid the fight.
Nugget wants to turn him into a chicken.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm not gonna wait for the democratic vote. Call's just leaving.
Okay,
We're
so
today in this campaign for the TP.
I can not only bonus action dash, I can also action dash as well, so I can triple my movement speed in a single turn.
I can do that whilst flying.
oh, look at that, Gene, lovely.
I could ride my ride
noble
Gruff
steed.
and have 80 feet of flying speed.
Okay, now you as a
Immense
party have to
operation.
get out,
Brave
and you're a
Sullivan.
little bit slower because you are all stuffed with gold.
Mhm.
I know it doesn't weigh anything on Sam's character sheet, but it does weigh things in reality.
Mm.
Can, as a party, you guys make me some... Ooh, hang on, sorry. Oh god, I fucked it. There we go. As a party, can you make me an athletics check, everybody, please? And it's pass-fail as a group, so,
Is
let's see how we're doing.
the demon still here? And can the demon take some gold too?
Demon is carrying some gold and just following you around. I'm not going to bother rolling for the demon because...
Assuming everybody's within
Yeah.
10 feet of me, they all get a +4.
Okay, so there's a +4 coming from Sam as well. So we have an 11 from Gene with a +4 from Sam. That's 15. That's a pass. 20 from Nugget. That's a pass. 23 from Cole. That's a pass. And 11 from Salem. That's a fail. I mean,
Ragdoll
Court,
is a
you need to
20.
roll as well. Court, that's a 10. That's a fail.
I would like to add my Sonic
Hmm.
Knack.
I would say as a...
Another 3.
Okay, so that brings it up to what?
Oh no, I can do
13.
13.
3 or fail.
I would say that is a fail, but as a party you have passed. So I'd
Okay.
say
I'll leave
using
that.
using up one of these. Okay, so with that, you've made it to the mold foundry. Now you need to get out of here And essentially, there's a few ways you can get out. You could go out through the south end of the Shrine of Thesaurian, or there is also an exit in the East Garrison as well. Basically, each of these skulls is like a room that you'd have to go through. Each of the names is something that you'd have to go through. I don't know which is the shortest route. You guys can figure that out. There might be different things in each one of them.
Is the
Up to
Grim
you.
Guzzler like a what's that labeling? Is it
pub room.
this?
It's the purple bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I
So
don't know
so
why
this
it's so
area
fucking
where
far away.
so that area there is not actually accessible.
No, not. Yeah, you stick with a lighter path. Yep.
Right. Okay. So we're only going to be able to get into the. We got to
So
go through
next
the chamber.
Oh god.
Oh, I don't know what that big line is.
Yes, you're going to have to go into the Chamber of Enchantment, and then you can either go into the Domicile or the Grim Guzzler, and then it'll be from the Domicile to the Shrine, or the Grim Guzzler to the West Garrison to the East Garrison, and then that's your way out.
Got to be this fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
But either way, you're going to have to go into the Chamber of Enchantment.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
So as you enter into the Chamber of Enchantment, this is where you were previously enchanting Annie's weapon.
Yeah.
So as you kind of arrive here, there are a number of guards who are running past you, heading towards the royal palace. So you have a few options here. You could try and distract them. You could try and hide from them. You could convince them that you're trying to evacuate, hiding all the gold that's bulging out of your pockets.
We are very convincing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna run, basically acting like I'm a scared civilian.
Okay, so you're going with the kind of the deception performance angle sort of thing.
Yeah.
Can I lie to them?
Just covered in gold.
I'd like to lie to them and try and deceive them into. Hang on, do I want to deceive or persuade?
I'm
I don't
a
know.
wealthy merchant running away.
I will persuade them.
Okay.
We are saving the wealth of the city at the request of the emperor.
That's a stupid plan.
But that is a 25 because you are lying through your teeth and you also have the emperor's head on your waist.
I just gently turn it so they can only see the back of his head.
Yeah, it's just like don't tie the beard up. So it's
Oh, he's
it's
just
a
got
problem
some
there.
guy like his head on his belt. Oh, that's fine.
Okay. So that's a pass from Call. Dan, can you roll me a performance? Anybody else want to try stealth, performance, persuasion? The image of being
Oh,
like
man.
the emperor has sworn us to save the wealth of the city while his head is there and stuffed with gold coins, I assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and be deceptive.
Go for it. Okay. Oh, very good. Jesus, 35.
I like the little blue +1. That's cool.
I know. I'm loving
Mm.
that.
Yeah,
That's-
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the what's it called? The global skill modifier.
Yeah, very nice. All right then. So that's pass for Call. With stealth, that's a fail for Salem. You clink too much. It's a pass for Court. It's a fail for Nugget. It's a
Would-
pass for Gene.
The nugget and Salem get the +4 from thingy.
Oh Christ! Yeah, I forgot about Sam's +4.
Mate, fucking
So
paladins are so worthwhile.
yeah,
So
they are
fun.
okay. They are both passes then. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, bad guys.
Yeah.
Don't know how we got away with
fair
that,
play.
but we did.
You did get away with it, Ragnar. How are you getting past this?
Well,
I mean, the party has passed, so your approach will succeed. So
Okay, cool. Well, Ragnar doesn't carry gold,
yeah, he's bollock naked.
famously.
Yep.
So he's just gonna suggest that everyone move, and he's gonna try and intimidate them out.
Okay, roll an intimidation, please. I'll give you advantage for the fact you're not carrying gold. You
+4.
kind of yell, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way!" The guards were already kind of moving out of your way, so they just sort of do that, but just they look at you a bit confused. But again, you're a naked dwarf running away from the fire, like it's believable. Nobody's questioning that. Right. Which way are you guys going then? Are you going towards the tavern or are you going towards the domicile?
I have a question.
Go for it.
Has anyone already got a fucking clue what a domicile is?
It's a bedroom.
Yeah, it's
It's like a
It's like
barrack.
a residential kind
Yeah.
of.
Have you never heard of domicile before?
I've heard the word. I didn't know what it meant.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I probably have only heard of it because it's got my name in it, but you know.
Let's be honest, you've heard of it because it's in World of Warcraft.
That is, that is also completely true. Yeah,
Yeah, and also Breaking Bad.
Yeah, because you played this dungeon.
it's my own private domicile, biatch.
Exactly that. That is the exact scene.
Yes.
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, I think I as much as my heart says go through the pub, I feel like that way needs distractions, so we should probably go through the bedrooms.
Okay.
Also,
Sure.
I'm not that worried about the Shrine of Thorosian because his head's on my belt.
Mm.
Yeah.
What if there's a cult?
They'll get over it.
Famous
If not, we can
thing
help them
about
go
cults.
for it with weapons.
Yeah, because dwarves are famous for not holding grudges.
Aren't they? Okay.
Wait, no, that's not right.
Yeah, that's definitely not right. So you're heading through the domicile to get out that way.
Yeah.
Okay then. So as you enter into the barracks, because obviously there's a dragon attacking, everybody's evacuating, lots of screaming and shouting going on. The barracks are actually essentially completely empty. All of the guards have left. However, because there's nobody here, there's no clear indicator of what direction you need to go. So I'm gonna need either perception or investigation.
Own cunning.
Or Richard can use his stone cunning and get a fucking like 36
Stone
to
cunning.
work out the correct route.
Ignore
Okay,
the
hang
last
on,
one.
so
I was
you're-
playing with the Heart of the Mountain. Sorry.
Okay,
It's that.
you getting ready to steal it from Gene?
No. Just, just in case.
Just
in
Hand
case.
it to me,
Plus 10.
Just in case Gene suddenly lost his hands and therefore couldn't hold.
Oh, dear. Wait, so
Lots of spare
How-
hands.
how much is your history actually?
Plus 10.
So that's 16, is it?
Yeah.
Plus, is it then plus another 4 from Sam, or is that including the plus?
No, what was it? A check?
It's
Yeah, it's history.
I
It's a
think
skill
no,
check.
my aura is only for saves. I think.
Oh,
Oh right. Oh, we've been adding. Oh, whatever. We'll move on.
Wait, is it?
We've been hitting it for skill checks, not saves. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh well. Either we'll move
I'll
on.
blame
We'll
Sam.
move on. Yeah, sure. We'll blame Sam and move on.
I feel like the like trying to deceive guards to not be attacked is probably a save.
I mean, it's not. There's a skill for it. But
I
whatever.
don't know how that mechanic works, but I'm going to remember that next time. Sam
Yeah,
runs the campaign.
I'll be honest with you. I applaud the balls on it.
Yeah, good.
All right then. So
We're saving our asses.
Ragnar with a 16, you're able to kind of work out the vague route through here, but you get kind of turned around after a bit, so you're not entirely too certain. But you've gotten a good way through, and now you're not sure anymore. So I need somebody else. Court with a perception of 8. You can't
Can
figure
I add
anything
a
out.
D10?
Nope, I got
Should be
You're
that
adding
shit.
what are you
That's
adding a D10 for?
Wait,
my luck.
oh no, they
Oh,
got rid
right.
of the thing. So there used to be
Oh,
a thing on the Minotaur race where you couldn't get lost in like a building or a maze.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got rid
That's
of it.
so cool.
I know it's really cool, and they got
That's
rid of it.
really cool. But Nugget, however, successfully spots, like through looking at a broom cupboard or something like that, realizes, oh, hang on, this is the way out. You can tell by all the boot scrapes. This is the way everybody was going, and you're able to get the party kind of back on track and through and out of the domicile, thanks to Nugget and Ragnar. So you are now at the Shrine of Thorosane. Now, Sam, I'm going to warn you, you're going to have disadvantage on this. As you burst in, you can into the shrine. Essentially, this is a religious building, and there are a number of people who are currently praying for the safety of the city and for the safety of their emperor. These people will recognize him, so just keep a hand over it or something.
Can we not just slaughter them all?
You can go for the slaughter route if you want, or you can just try and run through very quickly.
How many people are there?
There's a good amount of people here.
Give me a number.
There's probably oh god, I hate giving specifics. This always backfires on me. I'll say there's probably 10 religious leaders.
Let's slaughter them.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Let's just slaughter them.
Would Gene have put this together before the civilians would have realised?
What is in what's in front of you, or like?
Well, just realized, oh, that's a bunch of religious people who are going to be real pissed if they see the emperor's head.
Oh yeah, like as you're approaching it, you kind of see the large doors in front of you, the stained glass of the emperor. You think, oh, that looks awful familiar. Oh yeah, hang on, there he is.
I
Like
mean,
right before entering, you do realize what you're looking at.
Okay, well, I mean, I could just do that to call.
You know what? That's probably a very
Can we
sensible.
still slaughter them?
Oh,
Yeah. So you can either
someone into the emperor.
you could try and do religion to like pass by, giving some gestures or something like that. You could persuade.
can
You could deception, or you could just start attacking. Yes, Sam.
I wear the emperor's head like a hat and
Sure.
claim that I'm him reincarnate and there's no part?
I'm going to save my invisibility because I feel like it's not going to be much use here.
I also sort of want to see how that goes.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
predict
just going to sit back and watch what happens here.
we're not with him.
Okay.
I have
So-
advantage on this.
So are you looking to wear the emperor's head on your head and claim to be him reincarnated to a church full of his loyalists?
I think I've got horns, so I'm going to go with like I'm the angry spirit of the emperor trying to leave this place because it's been desecrated or something along those lines. There's lots of roaring and shouting involved. I feel like he's quite a shouty guy.
I'm gonna start slaughtering them.
Okay then. What I will say, Cool. Can you give me a persuasion with a flat roll? Oh Jesus Christ, that's a 21. Okay, so Cool, you step forth with the Emperor's beard dangling in your face. You can feel some blood trickling down the back of your neck, and enter with a "Behold, it is I, reborn." Every single person in the church turns and looks at you completely dumbfounded, and they are completely stationary for far too long as Kuntz Mjolnir immediately just goes flying in and starts cracking heads. I'm gonna say there's essentially like
At that
You
point,
have
can I
stunned
just
them.
like using my hand, like my hand down
Yeah.
on the side, just like pointing gently without moving my arm, just like gesture at the rest of the party to get on with it before they start fighting back.
Sorry, Dom. Finish what you're saying.
Essentially, yeah. Nugget has taken the massive distraction that Call has played out to kill 3 out of 10 of them already. I'll say rest of the party get off some attacks. Let's see what you can do. You've got advantage thanks to Call's fucking weird play. Okay, Ragnar, you leap in and slice one down. That's 4 dead. Gene, you fire off some Eldritch Blasts. These have got advantage, so all 3 of them hit. That's 7 of them dead. Ragnar spins around and cuts another one down. That's 8. The cats let off a burst of Eldritch Blast. It said, yes, you have now just slaughtered the church.
Yay!
Take that, organized religion.
Take that, religion.
Call, as you're running, you see there is a gilded altar with a statue of the Emperor that you get the feeling that you should probably swipe that as well.
Oh, 100%. I was going to take that with me.
Put
Yeah,
his
okay.
face on his own golden statue.
No, I'm going to take the statue with me.
No, but
Like the Saddam Hussein
you can do
statue.
both.
All right. As with that, you swipe the statue and come bursting out of the Shrine of Thorisane, and you have now successfully escaped from Undermountain. You come bursting out of a door, not the main entrance that you entered in, but a side entrance to this chapel.
Just as we leave, can Nugget teabag one of the religious types?
Nugget, you leave while just like a dog with worms dragging your ass over one of their faces. It's a horrifying image.
It's even weirder because he's got frog's legs.
I know the
poisonous
frog's
arse.
legs. It makes it look just hideous in my mind. As you successfully escape from Undermountain. As you kind of escape and start running down the field as far as you can, giggling like schoolgirls at all of the gold that you've stolen, you turn around and take one last look at the mountain before the top of it appears to crack and fall into itself.
100% there's going to be a dragon chasing us now.
The mountain is not a volcano. I want to be clear about that,
It's about to be.
but it is about to become one. As the kind of top of the mountain cracks and falls into itself, there's a huge burst of flame that comes out of it, and you see the black wings of the dragon emerging. And with a horrible, horrible sound, the kind of sky itself around him ignites. And you watch as the dragon takes off. And that is where we will end the session for now. The dragon is escaped from Undermountain. He has accumulated a lot of power. And he is heading somewhere.
Hmm.
And that's
Town.
where we will leave it. For now.
Lake
Yes, he's
Town.
heading to Lake Town, not the town, no! Indeed. So yes, that is where we will leave it for now. Very well done, guys. You have successfully completed your little, simple, easy assassination, in and out, job done mission.
Nailed it.
I've never heard of assassination via apocalypse, but here we are.
Honestly, though, can't doubt its effectiveness. It was very
You
effective.
really can't. That is true.
Yeah. Turns out, not worrying about collateral damage, all in all,
It makes it a lot easier.
yeah, good way to live.
Indeed. You now have essentially got functionally infinite gold as a
Ooh.
party.
Nice. Did you
Can
see?
you tell it's coming to the end of the campaign?
Functioning infinite gold is quite a good video considering what I put in the chat earlier.
I did see that, and I did think, I mean, yeah. Oh, dear. And also, I like how you made the 7 for the Dwarf Lords in their halls of stone. But you didn't make the actual connection I was making.
What?
7 dwarves, Snow White and the 7
Oh, yeah. Honestly, very on brand for us to have not got that reference.
No, it really isn't. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very well done, guys. Very well done.
That was good.
I mean,